Derek Jeter gets his 3,000th hit. What does this mean for his place in Major League Baseball history? Hey everybody, it's Paulie. Welcome back to This Week in Red, where we're talking all things Major League Baseball. So Derek Jeter just got his 3,000th hit, and now the questions will inevitably start. Where does this rank Jeter in the history of Major League Baseball? Well, for one thing, 3,000 hits is an automatic ticket to the Hall of Fame. Every player that's ever attained 3,000 hits in baseball history has gotten to the Hall of Fame, with the exception of two. Craig Biggio of the Astros, who has not yet attained the 5-year window for Hall of Fame eligibility, and Rafael Palmeiro, who's been caught up for the last few years in the specter of the steroid scandal. I have a feeling that he's not going to be elected anytime soon until all of the steroid shenanigans are sorted out. So let's put those two aside for a minute. Other than that, everybody who's attained 3,000 is in, no problem. Although I don't think Jeter even needed this 3,000 hit plateau to get in. Because of all his clutch hitting and his leadership and his 5 championship rings, he was basically going to be a first ballot Hall of Famer, no problem. But I think the bigger thing with Jeter in this sense is Yankee history, where he fits into that. I mean, prior to him getting this record, we heard a lot of buzz, and I mean, I'm a big baseball fan. I never realized that no Yankee ever attained 3,000 hits, and that Jeter was going to become the first. And when you think about the guys that went through Yankee Stadium over the years, Ruth, Mantle, Gehrig, DiMaggio, for none of them to get 3,000 hits, to me, was just amazing. And so for Jeter to attain this for such a storied franchise in baseball history is absolutely tremendous. Now, when you think about Jeter, you think of him as a line drive hitter. And of the guys in the 3,000 hit club, I think the two guys that are his biggest contemporaries are Rod Carew and Paul Molitor. These are two guys that were line drive hitters, singles and doubles for the most part. Jeter kind of fits that profile really well. Molitor won 2 championships, one with Minnesota, one with Toronto. Carew did not win a championship. So I think if you look at Jeter and you take away the 5 rings and you give him the 3,000 hits, I think that he still would have been a Hall of Famer because Molitor and Carew are both in the Hall of Fame, and they were very, very similar hitters to Jeter. But what about you guys? What do you think is the most amazing fact about Jeter getting this 3,000th hit? There's so much going around in baseball. You know, is it the fact that he's the first Yankee to do it, or is it really cement him as an all-time Hall of Fame major leaguer? I want to hear your comments. I look forward to hearing them, so hit me up here at This Week in Red. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and tell all your friends about This Week in Red.